I'll substitute an orange for my cookie. She said, Barry, there is no other way. I said, well, okay. How about if you don't fry the chicken, but you bake it with the same stuff you fry it with? Oh, y'all don't know about shake and bake, do you? See, the devil good, ain't it?
Hallelujah.
She said, Barry, there ain't no other way. Went to the gym last week. I told y'all my legs was messed up. Went to the gym one day this week. Didn't even play hard. And the back of my leg was so bad. I'm walking to the van like this. And I said, there got to be. There ain't no other way. Ain't this funny how the devil will get you messing up your life? And don't tell you how hard it is to clean it up.
Hallelujah.
Y'all not talking to me in here.
Yes, hallelujah.
He'll laugh at you. And you know what? I've even had, that's why I had to rebuke some of my friends that encourage you. Oh, take a break. Take a break for what?
That's right. Hallelujah.
If I take a break for a week, it takes me 6 months to get back on track.
Hallelujah.
People are taking a break from holiness and thinking they can get back on track. But the same way it is to get your health back, it's the same way to get your salvation back.
Hallelujah.
The Bible said that if we have an issue within our bodies, to lay your gift at the altar and do your first works over. Hallelujah. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, Yah is the way. And tell him there is no other way. Thank you, Yahweh. He said, I am the way. I'm the truth and I'm the life. I don't care if you're a bishop or a presiding prelate and you've been put over the international earth and the hemisphere of Mars and you're the bishop of Saturn. I don't care if they made you the ambassador of the Milky Way. Guess what? There ain't no other way. Y'all don't hear what I'm talking about. Just because I'm a pastor don't mean I got an easy way. There ain't no other way for you and there. Oh my God.
Hallelujah.
Come on. Paul spoke it from an apostle's aspect and said, least I preach to others and myself be a castaway. Paul spoke from an apostle's perspective and he says, in my members there's a war. When I would do good, how many of you felt like that? You wanted to do good, but evil was present. When you wanted to hold your peace, but your tongue started trembling, and you started feeling like you had a lot to say. But tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, bite your tongue. There is no other way. Yah is the way. There's no other way out. If you want to know the way out of hell, you're in the way right now, the way that is out of hell. If you don't get out of hell on earth, you ain't getting out of hell when you get there. Hello, somebody. It's the only road that's irreversible. It's the only road that there ain't no back door. There's only a way in and there is no way out. Hallelujah. Thank you, Yahweh. Thank you, Yahweh. Hallelujah. He says, if ye had known me, tell your neighbor, said, if you know him, you should know. You should have known that my Father, that should have known my Father also. Meaning that if you know me, that you know that I represent the things that my Father has established through Moses. Hallelujah, somebody. It says, and from henceforth ye know him and have seen him. If you've seen me, I look just like my daddy. Hallelujah. Philip said unto him, Master, show us the Father, and it suffices us. Yahshua said unto him, have I been so long a time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He says, he that hath seen me have also seen the Father. And how sayest thou then, show us the Father? Believest thou not that I am in the Father and the Father in me? Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor. And this is important. Say, if you're in the Father, here we go. Then the Father should be in you.
Yeah, the Father should be in you.
If you're in the Spirit, then the Spirit of Yahweh should be in you.
Yahweh should be
You know what a major factor is with us? Is that we can go in the spirit and out of the spirit too easy and too frequently and justify too much by the Spirit of Yahweh. You know, I mean, I'm spiritual, right? I try to be spiritual. Some folk could be sitting there joking one minute and the next minute. And the whole thing is that they try to make up a way. You're not talking to me here.
Hallelujah.
Tell your neighbor, say, let's face facts. If you don't got an answer, if y'all didn't give you an answer, then it's very simple. I don't have an answer.
Hallelujah.
Don't be ashamed. There have been times I don't have an answer.
Yes.
And there have been times I had to wait on an answer.
Yes.
Tell your neighbor, say, Moses had to wait 40 days. The first time, and he had to go back up on the mountain and wait 40 more days the second time, because guess what? There was no other way. Yah told you that you have to love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other way. And you know what's funny? Is that when you love somebody, you can look past their defects. Oh, y'all not talking to me here.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
How many of you got friends that got defects? And I'm not talking about a malignant mole, and I'm not talking about all kind of foot fungi. I'm not talking about bumps on their cheeks and stuff. I'm talking about you got friends with problems up in their spirit.
Hallelujah.
I'm not talking to me here. And sometimes we judge our friendships based on the condition of a person. Hallelujah. Thank Yah, it ain't everybody that feel like that. Because if everybody felt like that, I wouldn't have one friend in the world. The Bible said one thing, and it's a truth what we're teaching today. He said that a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. In other words, I really need a friend when I'm in trouble. When I'm not in trouble, friendships are just convenient and they're just idle. But you don't really know what the perfect love of Yah is until your friend is up in some junk that don't fit your lifestyle. Hallelujah. How many of you know that before you got saved, you didn't fit Yah's lifestyle, but he saved you? Hallelujah. You didn't fit his criteria, but he saved you. You wasn't preaching when he first saved you. Come on, somebody. You wasn't testifying, Sister Mackie, and wearing white when he first met you, but he saw you from afar off. He saw your potential. Tell your neighbor, Yah didn't save me for who I am. But when he saved me because he knew who I was going to be. And it didn't yet appear. It didn't yet appear. But he said they shall be. Yah saved me on a shall be basis. You need to thank Yah that there was no other way. He saved you on what